Hi you guys, welcome back to my garden. In today's video we're going to be planting up a pair of containers that's going to give us nothing but fall vibes. We really don't have that much time left in the summertime, but one of the things I like to do, and if you guys have been following me for quite some time, you know that I like to start transitioning my garden from one season to the next in an effortless way so that you can really start to feel the vibe when the season is here versus running around scatterbrained trying to say, okay, oh my God, it's full on summer, I don't have anything planted, which we did have a little bit of that going on this year, but we were still transitioning, and the plantings that we planted up in the springtime were able to offer us that extension till we were fully in full-on summer mode. So we're going to plant up those containers, but then in addition to that, we're also going to be doing a couple of other fun things. But let's first start with harvesting some vegetables. Come on, you guys, let's get to it.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me?
I ended up with a good harvest of cucumbers and tomatoes. So let me show you guys what we have, and then from there I cannot wait to show you guys these beautiful plants that we're going to drop in these planters to start giving us some of those fall time vibes that I know I'm craving for. Drop down in the comment box and let me know, are you ready for fall to come in? So you guys, let's check out the harvest that we got. Guys, so the cucumbers, you guys, some of these things were massive. Like, look at this big huge cucumber. Look at these tomatoes, just beautiful. And then we also have the cucumbers as well. I cannot wait for you guys to see these plants that we got. Hold on, wait, let me give you guys just a little bit of a teaser, and then we'll go ahead and we will get our container set up. I'm excited, you guys. You guys, drop down in the comment box and let me know, is anybody else excited about the fall time? Let me scoot this stuff over. Look at these, honey. Yes. Look at them. Hold on, wait. From this side, wait. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hold on, let me set this down. It's getting heavy. Okay, so let me show you guys why I'm so excited about these blooms. Let's get into that. Look at that. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, you know what we got to do now. Okay, so that was a little sneak peek, a little bit of just what we getting ready, so you guys can see the vibe that we getting ready to set. Baby, let me tell you something. This fall, we are going to cut up over here on Garden Queen, honey. We are going to cut up, okay? Do you hear me? Fall yard war is in full effect. And if you guys don't know what fall yard war means, I have to break that down to you just a little bit later. But let's go ahead and start planting up these containers real quick. Now, as you guys can see, the amount of plants that I have, so you guys already know that I'm going to have to bring out some big containers. I mean, it's nothing else to do but to bring out some large containers. I mean, we have to accommodate these plants. But let me say this. You guys, I have been watering. Now, one thing about it, we're in the heat of the summer. Now, on a more serious note, we are in the heat of the summer. So in order to keep your plants looking good, looking healthy, you guys, you're going to have to water. I consistently water. I literally was out here at like 4 o'clock in the morning giving my plants a little bit of water, letting them soak in into the roots, and that way, by the time the heavy sun hit down in the garden, they have enough to bring them along. Now, I'm not saying you have to go that dramatic as being outside watering your garden at 4 o'clock in the morning, because you have to do what suits you. And for me, that works for my schedule. But honestly, I was like, oh my God, I need to hit my plants with some more water. Now, this is also the time where you want to go in and start cutting things back. If you don't like to keep your hydrangea blooms on throughout the summertime, it's okay to go in and cut those hydrangea blooms off of your hydrangea bushes if you want everything to be nice and tidy. But that's for another video, so I'll go about my rant that way. And I'll also sacrifice some blooms so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about going in and doing a hard pruning right now. I'm not talking about that. I'm simply talking about deadheading your hydrangeas, if that's what you so choose to do, if you like your garden to be kept tidy. Now, let's go ahead and get these containers set up, plant them up in the patio. And you guys, I cannot wait for you guys to see this lineup for the fall. I am so excited about our fall gardening. Let's get these containers out.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like.
Okay, so the first plant that we're going to be using, you guys, to set the fall tone vibes is going to be these purple fountain grasses. You guys, grasses are a beautiful choice when you're trying to do containers for the fall time, because it just goes with, you know, the fall time feel when everything's starting to transition back from looking like it's springtime and transition right on into winter. So I love using the purple fountain grasses or any type of grasses. You guys, you can take perennial grasses. I took some miscanthus grasses and I actually used those in my containers, you guys, and they were gorgeous. What you can do for us, you guys, is I will go ahead and I will link those in the description box for us so you guys can see what that looked like. If you haven't seen that video, after you're done watching this one, you can go ahead and watch that one. Just to kind of give you guys some ideas of what to, you know, to maybe start thinking what you're going to do for your fall garden palette.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Take a little bit of this soil out. Alright, so how does that look, guys? You know what? I think I might switch out to a smaller fountain grass. Hand me one of those over there. Alright, let's go with something smaller, okay? So all of my plants will fit. It's stuck in a container, so. Woo! Baby, talk about root bound. Let me show you guys what this look like. Okay, so I am, look at this, it's just root bound. So what I'm gonna do, see how root bound this is. It needs to be in a bigger container, but we're gonna make this plant happy. Easy fix. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go in and tease these roots real quick. So that way it can flourish and it's not choking itself out. So we're gonna just go in, tease these roots. You guys, if you see this, just go ahead. I just like to go in and just cut it. I mean, baby, it is in there. So now it can just grow on. That's why we couldn't hardly get it out the container, because it was so root bound. Now look at that, you guys. Isn't that such a big difference? And it's still a big enough grass where it's still able to make an impact. All right. And I like how this is like different. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see like the coloring in this? So it's giving us a little bit more interest than what we had from the first one. So these are just the Echinea hybrid. I love these, especially around fall time, you guys. I really love to go in and use these type of plants. And you guys, so now I have a dipped in wine Coleus, the Colorblaze series. And so I'm going to go in and I am going to tuck one of those right here. So I'm going to add in a Colorblaze Wicked Witch right here on this side. And I'm going to show you guys what these look like. So I'm going to come in right here on this side and add it right here, just to give us some more weight, okay? And then you guys see we have our Echinea here. Can you guys see the blooms on this dipped in wine Coleus? So I am going to use these, okay? So now, as you guys can see this container right here, okay, so if we go to the front, so let's go ahead and get the other one dressed up the way this one is, and then we'll top it off in the front. I'll show you guys how we're going to top this off. Mountain grass, some room, so I'm adding another one right here, you guys. Okay, so let me show you guys what it's looking like, okay? And I'll clean up my mess later. And it's getting ready to storm, you guys. Okay, so that's one. And here's the second one, right? Okay. And this is the variation of color that I was talking about early on. Okay. Can we get into that? Did y'all see that? Can you guys see what we just did here on the side? Okay. Okay. Fall containers, you guys. As you guys can see, it's getting ready to rain. I have to go, you guys. I'm gonna let the rainwater water these in. Take to you later, bye-bye. Chance to get everything done that I was gonna get done, but we're gonna go ahead and call the video quits for today. But let me see if I can show you guys what it looked like outside.